Welcome. Let's get started with day one of the virtual event, Own Your Edges. Today's action assignment is all about choosing a power word for your brand. See, the word that I have really latched onto in the last 2 years or so that I use as my power word is clarity. My high-end one-on-one service is called the Clarity Code, and whenever I'm speaking to you, to entrepreneurs, about how I help you, you can be sure, be guaranteed that the word clarity is going to show up there. And what's interesting is that people reflect it back to me. So when they're filling out surveys and telling me about what they want from their brand, the word clarity keeps coming up. Because at its core, we want people to remember our brand. And one of the best ways that we can help more people remember our brand and what we stand for is to make it simpler. So as you grow, as the ecosystem of your brand expands, you might have multiple power words. But today, in the essence of staying in action, I want you to choose just one. However, I am going to give you 3 different methods of doing this so that you can bend and shape this simple assignment to make it as impactful as possible for you. So there's 3 main ways that you can choose a power word. First is to own an outcome. So the example of my power word, clarity, brand clarity, is an outcome that I'm providing to people. Maybe you're providing abundance or possibilities or confidence or something that you are promising as a result of working with you or buying your product. So that's one way to go about this. The second way is to go about owning a process. So for Marie Kondo, it might be tidying, right? So the magical art of tidying up. And her Netflix show had a similar name as well. And it's all about what she's asking us to do when we come into contact with our brand. We're going to tidy up. For Gary Vaynerchuk, this might be hustle, that word that he wants people to work hard for their dreams. He wants people to show up for their dreams. So he owns this word of hustle. So those are some ideas. By the way, there is a resource sheet that I'm sending along with this video that has tons of examples, and I'm going to be adding to it throughout the day as we're working through this action assignment to give you even more examples. But the third thing is an adjective. And this one is especially powerful if you are feeling a little bit self-conscious or a little bit second guessy about your brand and being your brand and showing up. So the method here is to really put yourself into the mind space of the brand that you want to become. So look at yourself into the future. What is that person? Who is that brand? What do you embody? And choosing a word that's going to help you show up today in that essence, in that spirit. So maybe you're dauntless or provocative or shameless or inspiring, some word that has a deep emotional resonance for you that you can use as your power word to show up in the way that you want to show up for your brand. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you're excited about this. This is deceivingly simple. We are literally choosing one word, and the results are going to come over time as we continue to link our brand to this power word. So over time, as you continue to talk about it, as you continue to use it in your messaging and your copy, people are going to link these 2 ideas together, your brand, this word. It is super powerful because whenever somebody comes into contact with this word, otherwise, you pop into mind. It becomes a memory trigger. And probably even more important, it becomes a powerful tool for you to really show up in your brand intentionally and with focus, with clarity. So you know exactly what you're trying to communicate every time somebody comes into touch or comes into contact with your brand. All right, I cannot wait. So your action assignment is to pick this one word and then to write a public post that incorporates it. It can be obvious where you're saying something like, when you think of my brand, I want you to think of this, and here's why. Or it can just be more subtle, like, when you work with me, this is the outcome that you get, or this is the type of experience that you're going to have with me and my brand. Or this, if yours is like that method or like verb that you want people to do. It's like, this is what's missing from the world. Like, people aren't hustling enough. They're not showing up for their dreams. If I were Gary Vee, he creates content like that all of the time. So create one piece of content, one post, one public post, tag me in it, and then also share the link in the In Demand Brand Facebook group. Remember, the more you participate, the better your chances are to win a daily prize. Have fun with this. Do it right now. Get it off your plate. And I cannot wait to see what you come up with.